Come to seated, but take your time moving yourself around to get comfortable. Sit cross-legged or kneeling. With your eyes closed. Become aware of yourself breathing. Take your hands onto your belly. And breathe into your hands. Allow your stomach to push into your hands as you breathe in. And slowly releasing the breath. And bring your hands to your ribs, sides of your ribs. Relax your shoulders and breathe here. Also breathe into the hands. Feel how we start to bring our awareness to the ribs expanding to the sides instead of the belly moving forward and back. Inhaling, feeling our torso widen. And bring your hands to your back, kind of right below the ribs. And start to breathe in, and as you breathe in, fill up into your hands. So if you want to, you can start to round a little bit, pushing that part of your back back. Or you can sit up tall, breathing into your hands. Feeling the middle back expand and push back. Relax your head. Release. Crawl your hands out in front of you. Fold here in easy pose. Push into the hands, round through the armpits, chin to chest, puffing up that area that you just breathed into. Think about in this class today that less is more. So not necessarily stretching out your body as much as you can, but thinking about how actually doing a little bit less can be restorative, can be energizing. You can lower onto the elbows or stretch your arms out, but continue to be soft in the physical body and be soft in the breath. As you breathe in, start to unwind yourself back up. Switch the crossing of your legs. Come back into the same pose so you can walk your hands forward and then gently push into your hands so that you feel your armpits round and your spine round and the back of your neck round. Deciding whether if here is where you want to stay or if you want to change it, maybe to become more effortless. If you're pretty flexible in the hips, you can rest forward, you can stretch out more, you can walk your hands back so you feel less tension in the upper body. Adjust the pose to where you feel a little bit of a spinal stretch, a hip stretch, but less is more. Resting instead of working. Start to come out of the pose. Mindfully, slowly. Come over onto your hands and to your knees, separating your knees wide. Slowly making your way into child's pose. If there is any other movement you want to do before coming into it, you can move through cat and cow, or you can come directly into child's pose. Dropping your elbows, your head. If you have any props that you want to use here under your belly, you can. If it's too much for your head to be on the floor, maybe stack your hands or stack your fists. Even if your head reaches the floor, it might be nice to take this pose a little softer, a little less. So you can stack instead of working into a stretch. Let yourself sink into the pose. Rest. You might notice with time the body sinks, drops. Imagine that you're still breathing into that area of the back, right below the ribs. Continue to send your breath there.
Slowly lift your head. Come onto your hands. Come off the heels. Move your legs however you need to, straightening the legs or moving the hips. Come to seated. And then come onto your back. And bring your knees into your chest. Take a yogi's choice twist to the right. Lower your knees to the right. Let your arms be in a natural shape. The legs can be separated to relax the upper body more. They can be more deeply intertwined. Notice the expansion and contraction of your left ribs. How they move up towards the ceiling, how they move to the right and to the left. The front and the backs of the ribs move to forward and back. Relax your body here. Being without tension, without force, without concentrating too hard in the forehead. Over the next few breaths, make your way to the other side, pausing in the middle, letting your spine neutralize, and then coming over to the other side. You can place your feet on the mat, in between to rest. Knees over to the left, spine unwinds. Breathe into the right ribs. Feel them move in all directions. Relax in the jaw. Fully come onto your back. Feet on the mat, adjusting your spine. Hands on the belly, low back on the floor. Come into happy baby. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And you can hold on to the legs behind the knees, separating the knees wide, letting your upper body rest. Repeating to yourself, less is more. Feel yourself softening into the floor, resting. Another way I enjoy being in this posture is having my forearms behind the knees and then taking my hands on top of the shins, pulling my heels towards my butt, relaxing my shoulders. Concentrate on your breath. Again, feel that area below the ribs moving here. On your inhale, imagine right below the back ribs, pushing into the floor. Rest your chin. Breathe into the middle back. Be as effortless as possible in the actual posture. Unwind your arms from your legs. Place your feet on the floor. Take an inhale through your nose. As you exhale, breathe out your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. We'll take legs up the wall for our final posture. That can be improvised in the middle of the room, depending on the space that you're in. Knees kind of bent, feet dangling in the air. Or you can move yourself towards a wall. I have a banister of stairs that I'll be using. You can bring your hips up as close as you like, kind of moving with that theme of less is more today. Maybe instead of going for straight legs up the wall, move your hips a little further away and let your legs really be nice and relaxed on the wall. Without effort, you might notice throughout your time here that the legs kind of slide down. Really let go. Let the energy, blood drain out of the legs here. Hands can rest
anywhere that's comfortable. Before releasing focus of the breath, take 10 breaths here where you push the middle back into the floor. Feel like you're breathing into the backs of the lungs and into the kidneys, into the adrenals, nourishing the back body. Release this focus, release control of the breath, release your chin towards your chest. Breathe naturally here. Asking yourself if you can be any more effortless in the breath. Release your legs into you. Give yourself a squeeze and roll to one side. Allow your head to be the last thing to come up as you come up to seated. Sit up tall but relaxed. Feel your body buzzing with goodness. Feel energized but calm. Come back to your breath. Honor your heart and your mind. Namaste.